Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 with the Rude Man. I think I'm going to pick up a little lime here that I dropped accidentally. A little yard maintenance. One bin at a time, as they say. I don't know who they are, and I don't know when they say it. This will just take a minute. If I had a broom, I could sweep it up, but I haven't got a broom. Any day now. I'm almost halfway done. A little cleanup on all three. Clean up on aisle 3. Somebody's squeezing the Charmin. Thank you, Scorp. Oh, any day now. I should have done this before I came on live. But what the hey? It's all part of the farm day. It's the little jobs keep you busy. Hey, Joe. Joe Dokes is in the house. Last one. Oh, that was quick. All right, well, we got that little job done. Put this away. I need to check on cotton. It's not ready yet. Good on Chris. Teach him how it's done. Trailer 122 potatoes. That should be ready to go. Let's turn it on. And okay, this thing's been modded. I might have to do a little fine tuning on it, but I put this mod together yesterday. So it'll run flat out on the field at about 40. A little bit more. What did I set? No, I set it at 50, I think. And I didn't make it outrageous. I made it hold about 75,000. Which isn't enough to empty this harvester. I modded the where I tuned up this rope as well. As you can see, it unloads a little bit faster than it did. And then I set it to drive about 19 miles an hour. So it's going to go a little bit faster. There we go. So that should help. So I think it's going to take about 2 loads to fill this trailer. I think the trailer was 150, but I'm not sure. It might only be 100. But I modded this to hold a little bit more. I modded it to go a little faster. And I modded it to empty a little faster. So it empties about twice as fast as it did. You were told your daughter's birthday was more important than your computer. Now, see, that would have been different if it was Christopher's birthday, because Christopher wouldn't have cared, because you're fixing your computer means that he gets your old one. So that would be a pretty good Christmas gift or birthday gift. Does Leslie get anything out of this deal? What'd she get for birthday anyway? Oh, and tell her happy birthday for me. Oh, it's a bright and sunny day here where I live. 53 degrees and not a cloud in the sky. Been getting a little frosty in the morning though. Oh, he's taking a shortcut. I'm gonna have to do some cleanup out here. Oh, I guess I got everything he had to give. So far, it's working pretty good. This potato trailer. A tater trailer. Hey, Alan, how are you? Alan's in the house. What's happening, Alan? It has been a long time. How are you? How's your family? Everybody okay and everything going all right? Good to hear. Okay, so that filled it up and it didn't go, so I'm gonna have to reset that. Oh no, there he went. Never mind. He was a little bit delayed is all. I'll leave this trailer here and see if he matches up. Glad to hear you're doing well, Alan. Is he heading for Maurice? Yeah. He's heading for Maurice. Sweet. So, Alan, what's new in your life? Anything big? What's happening? Is he stuck? No, he's still dumping. You got Farm Sim? You got 400 hours on it already. Wow. I still have a brand new version of it sitting in a box over there. It's got the beacon and everything. I haven't even opened that box. Can you believe that, Scorpion? I paid all that money for that collector's edition and haven't even opened the box. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this going to work? Did I leave him enough room? Guess so. By golly, work like a charm. Hey, Steve the farmer's in the house. Hey, Steve, how's it going? Good to see you. I've been thinking about the cotton. And if I'm not mistaken, a cotton harvester, I think, was one of the first things I modded when this game came out. But I didn't do the John Deere. I only did the case. And I can't remember why I didn't do the John Deere. It seemed to me like the case was a lot cheaper and did more of a job than the Deere did. Anyway, there you go. It seems like it does. It's only 10,000 liters, and this one is 20,000 liters. They're both the same. Okay, what is the 238 centimeters? That's the... Oh, it does a round bale. That's why I didn't like the round bale. And this one does a square bale, so... Anyway, I didn't mess with the John Deere. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, Steve. I mean, it kind of comes and goes, but part of it is the diabetes. You know, whenever you get any kind of a little I don't feel good, your diabetes throws everything off. I mean, you know, if I get a little bit of sniffles or something, the diabetes goes off and it messes up my blood sugars, and that contributes to how you feel. So it's a little bit different. I mean, if you don't have diabetes and you get a headache or you get a little bit of a stomach thing or the sniffles, any little kind of I don't feel good. If you don't have diabetes, and you know, it's just a little, what, are you okay? Yeah, I just got the sniffles. Are you okay? Yeah, just my stomach's a little queasy. When you have diabetes, anything like that, including stress, being tired, overexerting yourself, anything that you do to yourself, to your body, affects your diabetes one way or another. It either drops your blood sugars or, makes you have high blood sugars. And that makes you not feel good. So anytime I don't feel good, I feel a little bit worse than other people just because I have diabetes. I mean, it's nothing you can do about it. It's the way it is. I don't cry about it. I cry about missing a meal. That's important to me. I cry at sad movies. Righty. Nope, I haven't seen Andy today, but every once in a while he's a little bit late getting on. I've started Caledon's Farm. I did a walkthrough in it, but there's too many issues with it right now. It needs to be fixed, and it probably already has been. I don't know, but there were some problems with it that I didn't want to get started on. I picked up Wild Wild West. I was playing it the other day, and I guess it's not Wild Wild West. It's just Wild West, but it makes my PC lag like nobody's business, and I've got a workhorse PC, so I can't imagine what somebody that's got a mediocre PC has on that. Yeah. What's the one I started recently that was a UK map? That's it. It was Calmsden. Some of the problems, like even the harvester that the guy had in the yard is too big for the road system he put in. I mean, there's just a lot of little things, nothing big. It's a good map, details are good. Dave makes some really good maps. That's not that. It's just that, there's too many small roads, too many rock walls and hedges, and roads too small. My God, we've got sidewalks that are wider than the roads that are in these maps. I mean, look at Giant itself. They put a silo in, and the grain dump for the silo is so small that a pickup almost too wide for it. I mean, look at the pickup on this. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing things out. It works. It works. So, see the grain dump? Look how small it is. My God. I mean, your tractor barely fits on it. I don't understand that, but... You need to use a header trailer. Oh, I used a header trailer. The roads are too damn small. I'm just, I can't use the equipment I want to use. Yeah, I heard that too, Steve. Hey, Craig's in the house. What was that? A large scale what? I just got some achievement for something. I don't know what the hell it was for. Andy's almost got a full grain bin, so that's Andy right there driving the combine. Oh, is Andy here? Hey, Andy. You're driving the combine today, buddy. And doing a bang-up job of it as well. I saw a video just before I came on. Somebody made about actors that lied to get an acting job, and I thought, well, wait a minute, isn't lying their job? Pretending to be somebody they're not, acting like somebody that they're not. That's their job, isn't it? So how could they lie to get a job? It seemed like if they're a really good liar that they'd be the first choice. I just thought it was kind of funny. There he goes. Andy, you're late. Alan was asking about you, Andy. Alan's in here. We haven't seen Alan for a while. And I am really kind of worried about Jonathan. We haven't seen him since before Christmas. Jonathan Mortimer, we haven't seen him. I'm kind of concerned. I don't know what happened to him. Jonathan has had a lot of mental issues. I mean, he comes into the live stream and is always talking about how, he's not having a very good day. He's depressed. He has bad thoughts, and he's been like that for quite some time. And just before Christmas, he came on and said that he wasn't doing very well, handling his life and stuff. And then we never heard from him. We haven't heard from him since before Christmas. And Jonathan was on every live stream. I don't know if he ever really missed very many. He was always here. Yeah, Bill was in last Tuesday, but he's got some health issues as well. All right, I'm gonna have to move this rig here. He's parked in the middle of the road for that combine, but I think we can get. I'm gonna empty this batch of potatoes and then we'll move the trailer. Yeah, I know. What time is it, Steve? Because I purposely do these live streams at 1 o'clock my time so that it's not too late in, say, Great Britain. Like I've said before, normally somebody in my time zone, I would be coming on at 6 or 7 o'clock at night. Because, of work. You get home from work, you want to get some dinner, talk to the family, then go in and start a game and play. But if I did that, none of you'd all have to be watching. I don't know, maybe some of you stay up till 4 or 5 in the morning, but I know I wouldn't. It's near 8. Yeah, that's kind of early. Well, that was nice of them to give you some time off. A little more cleanup over here. I wonder how's the canola doing? And the cotton. Cotton-Eye Joe. Still growing. I should have limed that field, but I didn't get to it. Oh, well. Not everything works out. More canola over here. We haven't had a lot of rain in the last 2 weeks, but before that it rained. After the snow went away, we got snow on Christmas Day. Late Christmas afternoon it started, and that lasted for about a week. The snow, we had it for about a week, maybe a week and a half, and then it melted and turned to rain, and it rained all the way into just the last couple of weeks. We've had rain and wind from Christmas on till just this last couple of weeks. Hey, James Blair's in the house. Hey, James. How you doing, sir? Uh-oh. We got a problem. Andy doesn't like working around that tree. And we know Andy doesn't like trees. Trees are bad. Yes, they are. And Andy does not like them. Excuse me. It's not that the tree, I didn't realize he was full. Where's the trailer? Whoa. Yeah. Alan. Well, Andy was caught trying to pull a tree out of the ground the other day with his tractor. And that's what happened to him. Spank me. It's huge. What size did you get? In the picture you sent me, it looks just like the Corsair case that I have, and mine's not very big. Mine is not big at all. It's sitting here on the desk right next to me. I mean, the case I had a hard time fitting everything in. It did fit just perfectly, but you didn't have a lot of room for your hands and fingers. Yeah, I'll bet. I don't really care for the big towers unless I need it. You know, I didn't plan on putting drives in, which I didn't. So I didn't need any of the drive space. I mean, pretty much on mine, you know, everything's on the motherboard. I didn't need any extra space for any kind of drives. And it was a radiator, so as long as it fit where the fans go on the top, the only space I needed inside was the hoses to go down to the CPU. And that was about it. Huh. Well, you ought to be able to with that much space. You know what I mean? I'm falling asleep. Oh, I might have to have some caffeine today. I didn't have any Tuesday because I thought maybe I was having issues with caffeine, but I don't think that was the case. So I think I'm going to have me a dew today. Right. The big space will keep it cool. You can put an ice chest in there. Store your pop cans and stuff. Your sody. Keep your sody cold. Whoa. Wrong truck. Wrong trailer. Oh, she's doing fine. She's out shopping right now. She goes out shopping while I'm live streaming because she knows I can't stop her. And then, oh my God, I saved so much money today. She's a thrifty shopper. The problem is, it doesn't, if you don't need the item, it doesn't matter whether it's on sale or not. She can't pass up the sale. And I said, yeah, but did you need that? Well, no. Then you really didn't save us any money. Anyway, she goes out shopping when I'm live streaming because I can't stop her. But you know, the honest truth is, I don't care if she spends money. She worked in her lifetime as hard as I have, and if she wants to spend some of it, that's more than fine with me. As long as I've got enough money to pay the bills, I'm a happy camper. Well, you've got how many SSDs? 2? Okay, so I have one SSD that, or it's an M2. I got one M2 for Windows. And then I've got another M2 for work that I want to do, which would entail a little bit of storage, you know, that kind of stuff if I'm doing something or other. And then I have another M2 that has all my games on it because it loads them really fast. So I've got the three M2s, and then I've got an SSD. I have 2 SSDs, but both of them are external because I only use them for storage. Okay, the rows are getting shorter. And then we got cotton coming up. Hopefully. I hope I left him enough room to turn there. Uh-oh. I'm in his way. All right, that trailer's ready to go to the farm. So let's let him go. I don't know where he's going to go, but oh, he's going to get in the way, isn't he? You getting in the way? No, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Uh-oh. We're going to have a little bit of an issue here. He's not going to give him an inch, is he? No, he's not. They're going to fight they're going to fight tooth and nail. All right. I'll get out of the way. All right. Do we know who's driving that Ropa? John is. You're having a Coke? It's kind of early, isn't it? What time is it anyway? Nah, it's not quite time. You're having a Coke, huh? God, I saw some kind of a thing. And you get these things, I do anyway. I get these things, emails all the time that cure cancer, cure diabetes, cure impotency, cure bitter beer face. And then they show you a thing or tell you a little thing, but you got to go to their webpage to listen to the whole spiel. And it goes on for about 2 hours, only to come to find out that they want you to pay them $30 a month for some miracle drug that doesn't work. But I saw one the other day where they had a Coca-Cola, and they were pouring milk in it. And it's supposed to cure something. I can't remember what the hell it was supposed to cure. I think it was diabetes. But I thought, what? Are you kidding me? You're going to put Coke in milk, or vice versa? Milk and Coke? Oh, geez. That would cure your diabetes because it'd be so goddamn awful you wouldn't want to do it. And so you wouldn't be drinking anything sugary. A Coke and a smile. You know what I miss about Coke was those polar bear commercials. Remember the polar bear commercials? They were cool. They did them around Christmas, but that's okay. But they don't do that anymore. Of course, I don't watch TV, so I have no idea what commercials do. And don't let YouTube know, but I actually have a mod on my other PC that cuts out the commercials. I'm not supposed to do that because I'm a YouTuber. Of course, it's my other private commercial, or my other private computer. It doesn't have anything to do with my YouTube page. Yeah, I saw that, Steve. Do you have the mods? Do you pick up any of the mods that I've got? Did I ever send you a link to the mods? Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew you were, and I thought that I'd sent you the download. Now I don't know if the people, I've got a few people that are members now too, which I think you are. I can't remember for sure, but they can get that if anybody is a member currently. I know Bill is, but he's already got the thing. Yeah, no, you wouldn't be because you're not, because you don't have a thing beside your name. Yeah, I can tell the members because they have a special insignia by their name. But I need to remind them that they can get access to the OneDrive too if they want. I should just send it to them. Just for hoots and giggles, you know what I mean? Oh, I can't wait for these potatoes to be done. Oh my God, this is slow. How much is what, Steve? Somebody just got paid $260. Well, it can't be me. It must be John. He's the only one working. I'm just driving around. Oh, members? That's YouTube's version of Patreon. And I'm not quite sure, but I think it starts at $5. But it works a little bit different in that you could just do 1 month. You can do 2. You can do 3. You can do about anything you want with it. But it's just their version of Patreon. Now the thing with Patreon though is, if you want access to my mods, it doesn't matter what level of patron you are, and you could be as little as $1. Yeah, I don't really care. I just appreciate the people who are supporting me. And you know, the biggest support is just subscribing and watching my videos. But yeah, I decided when I did the Patreon that everybody would get access to everything. And a lot of these Patreon pages, they do a tier thing where if you give them so much money, you get so much more. I don't really care. If I did, I wouldn't do it for $1. I'd say, okay, yeah, you want to be a patron, give me $20. But I'm not doing it for the money per se. I use the money because it costs me a lot of money to put equipment together and live stream and pay for internet and all that kind of stuff, and my time, you know. So I do use the money and I appreciate the support, but I'm not doing it for the money. And so I didn't want to do a thing where, okay, give me $5 and I'll think about you in my prayers, and give me $10 and I'll send you a Christmas card. Give me $20 a month and I'll give you my mods. I just said, look, if somebody wants to support me, they can do it for as little as $1. If you want to give me $20, that's fine. I appreciate it. But everybody gets the mods, even if they only come in for $1, and you know, they get access to everything I got. Well, speaking about mods, this potato trailer that I've got right here that I modded yesterday, it's in there already. That Fendt that I'm driving right there is in there. Speaking of mods, Scorpion sent me one, and I haven't even checked it out yet. It's a Kenworth. Kenworth Classic, and it's red as all get out. Straight pipes, flat top, factory. Straight pipes, flat top, factory. I'll take the factory ones. Factory bumper, cattle guard. What are you talking about? Holy crap. I don't have any cattle on my farm, so I don't need a cattle guard. Low with lights. Nah, that's fine. Fenders. I like fenders. Let's see what kind of fenders we got. Chrome, half fenders. Fenders in a half shell. It's like Ninja Turtles. A rack. I don't really need a rack. I don't need a logger's rack. No rack. GPS. Don't need a GPS really. I don't care about the color. That's fine. Why did the antennas go forward? That's odd. And you can't have it doesn't have a license plate. No license plate. Huh. All right, let's go check it out. Scorpion, he likes big racks, and he cannot lie. All right, let's see what this thing will do. I was talking about this in Tuesday's live stream that I don't use trucks in the game because their trucks suck. That their trucks in the game won't even pull themselves, much less a trailer. In one of the first, oh, it's got a Jake brake. That's nasty. Well, this should pull something. All right, that's pretty cool. We'll send it back to the farm. How are we doing over here? Now I just have to get a trailer and see if it will pull something. Yeah. Scorpions support me because I might retire. I was gonna retire when I hit 5,000, and I hit 5,000 before the first of the year. And my wife asked me all the time, I thought you were retiring. And I said, I don't know, I guess. This is the Ha. This is the Ha. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Look, you can raise and lower the tip. Like, okay, he's walking down the street, nothing to see. Bunch of people. All of a sudden, there's a blonde walks by in a miniskirt. And up it comes. Okay, that was gross. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. Anyway, this is a Ha. Not to be confused with a Ha-Ha. A Ha-Ha is a funny laugh. It's the KUW 2000. It is a beat trailer. Although it does do, it's a potato trailer. But I think it does beets as well as sugarcane. I think it does all three. Can't remember. I'll have to look. Anyway, I modded it to go much faster. I modded it to hold more, and I modded it to empty a lot faster because it was a slow burner, and it didn't hold anything. It only hold, well, not much. So I modded the heck out of it. And the Ropa is also, so this trailer is in the OneDrive. That rope is in the OneDrive. After I modded this, I went in yesterday and modded that Ropa back up. It goes a little bit faster. It's doing about 19 miles an hour now instead of 17. It holds a little bit more, and it dumps a lot faster than it did. Happy tip. It's a happy tip. It's like that jazz hands. You guys say jazz hands, and I say happy feet. Speaking of jazz hands, where is Southern Lady? Oh, where's he going? Where the hell's he going? All right, John went crazy on us. He's rebelling. John, what are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. He went crazy on me. Oh, I've looked at quite a few. I got Clamsden. I've got the John Deere map. What's it called? Scorpion? Can't remember the name of it. I've downloaded 4 or 5 different maps that I'm looking at. I got Wild West the other day. I've got No Man's Land. Where do they come up with these stupid names for maps? Yeah, Deer Creek. He calls it Deer Creek. And every bit of his equipment is John Deere, pretty much. Some Louisiana map out now. Renabue. What does that mean? John Deere's an interesting map because it's very small, but it's only got like, oh, it's raining. Well, at least in this game, you can still harvest when it rains. You just get less of a yield. Anyway, Lori's in the house. Hey, Lori. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Shelly Land or whatever it's called. Anyway, the John Deere map is very, very small. It's only got like 4 or 5 fields on it, but they're huge. All right, he's not gonna do his job now. I may have to forget it. Oh, is he full? No, he's not. He's not full. How's Lori today? Lori's trying to keep up with us. I can't keep up with myself. I'm just too busy. I did another couple recordings today before I came on. Recorded a Fallout 4 video this morning and then came on and did another Final Fantasy run. I'm thinking real hard about doing Red Dead Online again. If I can keep the cheaters off my back. Minus 15? Whoa, it was about 34 when I got up this morning, and it's about 53 now. What part of the what part of the world do you live in, Lori? Are you U.S., Canadian? Where's Willy Wonka live? Wonka Land? Vermont. Yeah, I wasn't getting. Yeah, I didn't want to push you into saying where you're from. I was actually thinking about just a region like Northeast or Northwest, but I don't know anything about a thing about Vermont, so I probably won't take the time to look you up. I was watching a girl that does hunting and fishing channel, and she's had quite a bit of trouble lately with stalkers. Somebody came all the way from, I think, Massachusetts, and somehow found her little farm and was trying to get to her when he got caught by the police. I mean, that's pretty sad. Yeah, it's 53 here now. Man, I hear thunder and lightning. Oh, Goonies was not made in Portland. Goonies was made in Astoria, and that's where I live. Astoria is about 5 miles away from me. I live in a small town outside of Astoria, and that's where Goonies was made. I could drive you right to the house. Although the people that bought the house are pretty weird. The new people. It just got sold a few years ago, and the people got really upset because people were trying to go drive up their road to look at the house, and so they tried to stop people from driving up the road. Holy crap! Well, there's been a lot of movies made here in Astoria, Seaside, Warrenton, where I live. They've made a lot of movies here. The Goonies was made here. They made 2 of the Ninja Turtle movies here. The first one was almost all filmed in this area. That movie about the whale, that Willie, what the hell was that whale's name? Free Willy? Free Willy, it was filmed here. Let's see. There was a movie called Shattered that was moved here, that was made here. Let's see. There was another movie about Red Sun or something. I can't remember what the name of it was. It had, oh hell, what's that guy's name? I can't think of his name now. Brother's named Randy, and played in Independence Day. God, what's his name? Quaid. Dennis Quaid played in it. He made a movie here. Kindergarten Cop was made here with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just a ton of movies. That movie where 5 was alive, what was the name of that? Where the robot came alive. Can't think of the name of it either. That was made here. And I can show you that house too. It's right up on the hill. What else? Oh, the tail end of that movie with Patrick Swayze and I can't pronounce his name. Keanu Reeves, whatever his name is. Kanye West? No. Keanu Reeves. The guy that played in The Matrix. They filmed the very end of a movie here. It was supposed to be filmed in Hawaii, but there are too many people and tourists in Hawaii. They couldn't get a clean beach, so they came to Oregon because our beach looked a lot like that, and filmed the end of the movie here. Point Break, I think it was called, that movie. That movie about the robot. God, what the heck was the name of that movie? All I can think of is what they called the robot. 5 is alive. Short Circuit. Or did I say that earlier? Short Circuit was the name of the movie. Made us laugh because we're on the West Coast. So when it gets close to evening, we watch the sun go down over the ocean, right? Well, for some reason, in the movie, the people live just out of Seattle, supposedly, which isn't. We're 150 miles from Seattle, and the girl got up and made herself a cup of coffee, and the sun was coming up over the ocean. No, wait, that couldn't happen. Maybe if she was drinking a cup of a sleepy time tea at night, the sun would be over the ocean. But yeah, the people stretch the believability of their movies. Check chat. What am I checking chat for? Scorpion, 48 degrees. Scorpion. You talk to a YouTuber that's in Vermont. If you remember Snake Man, he is. Hey, I saw that 45 by 45. That's unbelievable. Short Circuit. Yeah, you put it in there. I see that. Sorry. All right. It's because I haven't had a Mountain Dew yet. So I gotta get me a Dew and get it cracked open here. It's all sparkly today because it's just chock full of caffeine. So it's gonna Jones me to have one. When I take my first sip, it's gonna pep me up. Oh man, that's cold. And so refreshing. I've done that so many times, and I get people say, "Are you sponsored by Mountain Dew?" And I said, "Are you kidding?" That'd be cool, though. Free Mountain Dew. Yeah, you guys know Bill. Bill used to come to Oregon every year until you know what happened 2 years ago, and nobody can leave their backyard if they even let you out in your backyard. But yeah, Bill used to come. He's got a friend that lives in Medford, Oregon, and Bill would come over to Oregon every year for quite a few years. Unfortunately, I never got to meet him because he was always coming to Oregon about when I left Oregon for the year. I, take a little vacation or spend a little time in the condo, that kind of thing. Take the fifth wheel out. I gotta go check on that. Hey, Steve's driving the Ropa now. I just noticed. Steve the farmer's driving the Ropa. Look at that. Steve don't care if it's raining. Uh-oh, truck's in the way. I still don't know if this truck will pull anything. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I cloned the Wilson dump the grain trailers out of the game, and I was going to mod them, and I didn't. No driving off the course this time, huh? Kenny Rogers, the truck driver. Look at that. So yeah, I don't. No, I don't. I don't think I did. Let me double check, but I don't. I don't think I did. I pulled it out of the game, but I didn't mod it. I do have this one that's modded though. What's it hold? 150 times 3. Good Lord, how much is that? Huh. That's a big one. That's a big one right there, I tell you what. Okay, let me get that. There are no... I mean, it is what you get. You get what it is. There's no configuration to it whatsoever. So... But it's red, too, so it matches the truck. Got to have that. Color matching. Oh, our schools have been going for the last year and a half. But that's just in my area. Schools are weird now. Right, we'll see if this thing will haul anything. Alrighty, let's see. We should have plenty of potatoes. Oh yeah. I sound like the Ron. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Ah. One centigrade. All right, let's see if this truck will pull this. Oh yeah. $75 miles an hour with a full load. I love it. I wonder if I can flip it. Woo! Oh, it's pretty steady. Okay, so this isn't gonna work. My sell point is not gonna work. Let's see, we can send to Rudy's store. Stop. Okay, so I just want to deliver, but it's not going to work. So let's see what it will do. Okay, so this isn't going to work. The reason it's not going to work is I've got this auto drive set up for a very small trailer, not a truck, not a trailer this big that's being pulled by a huge truck. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come in here. Let me turn that off, turn this on. I'm going to have to take this point right here. Let me take that one out. I'm going to take a few of these out. All right. And then let me record and move my camera around here. Okay, so that will let me dump. So I need to... Okay, so I'm going to then make... let me turn that off and make a point there. Okay. And then I'm going to need to tie that together. Oh, I have to... Do I have to put... Wait a minute. Okay, I got to take that and that. All right. Let's change this to that and send it home. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, man, I've messed that up. All right, I got to fix that. Okay. Where's, Sorry, guys, I'm not watching the chat, so... Let's grab this tractor here. Okay. I'm going to have to fix Maurice as well, because Maurice is not set up for that big trailer. Well, I'll try it, but I don't think it is. Alright, now what did I do here? I messed this up somehow. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. Alright, let's take... we're going to have to take... Oh, I've messed it way up. Alright, let's take this one and tag it to that one. Oh, dang it. Alright, stop that. Okay, click on that. And then click on that. And then, let's see. That needs to be hooked to that. Alright, I think that'll fix it. Now turn this damn thing off so I don't mess it up again. Okay, I think that might have fixed it. Alrighty then. Man, you can really mess these things up if you forget. The biggest problem is forgetting to either turn... Well, to forget to turn the record on is not a problem. But when you forget to turn it off, you can get all kind of trouble. Especially if you take off cross country. All right. Let's look at this. I want to do mode stopping delivery. Let's do a delivery. To the store. That's not going to work though. We need to do okay, that's combine. That's a pick up and deliver. So if I do a Maurice and Rudy's store, let's see if we can make this work. And then we need to do potatoes. Potatoes. Right there. Okay. And then let's turn that off. Why won't this truck start? Oh, my controller's dead. No wonder it won't work. Sorry. Grab a new battery. What a day, what a day. Alright, put a fresh battery in. Okay, what happened? There we go. Course play is weird. I haven't used course play since, well, I used a little bit in 19, but not much, really. I started using more GPS and stuff. All right, let me get rid of this. Here's going to be the problem. I'm going to have to bring the thing so far out here to dump. Man, that takes forever. Might have to speed that up a little bit. Alright, I'm going to take this trailer out a ways and we're going to... Let's start this up. See what it does. Alright. Let's see how Steve's doing. It's getting dark on us. How'd that happen? $82 buckets of grain.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Scorp's, this round's on Scorp. Lori says she's hungry. Do you want a hot dog or a hamburger? Your choice. Hamburger, hot dog. Burger. Scorpion is the barbecuer, by the way. Well, that's true. Usually when we barbecue, I have one of each. All right, our truck did not do anything, so I'm going to have to look at that. All right, so why did this... Oh, he hit... Did he hit the side of the thing here? That's not going to be good. Remember I told you that this silly game, it's not big enough for a pickup, much less a truck. All right, let's turn this on and see if we can fix that a little bit. Let's see if I can grab that. Can I grab that kind of... Let's move it out a little bit and see if that... Okay, pull it out a little, pull this out a little. Now see, it's going to be, it's not, the trailer's not going to, well, barely. It barely does. Damn this game, I tell you. Listen to that. It sounds like it's loading poo-poo. Wet potatoes. All right, let's see how this is going to work. And she's off. Yeah, see, when I made this route, I didn't think about a bigger piece of equipment. The potato factory? I don't think I've got the potato factory. Yeah, see, it didn't do it. It didn't do it. I got to go a little bit further. Rats. Rats, rats, rats. Okay. Let's turn this off. And and take. Hang on, I got to think about what I did last time. I didn't mean to delete it last time. I wanted to just move it like this. All right, now let me see what happens. Okay, so that trigger that says Rudy's Store, it doesn't matter if it's too far ahead, because if it comes down to it, once it gets to the right spot here, it will stop automatically and dump it. So I could put this clear out here and it wouldn't matter, because it's going to stop here and dump and then head out again. So it's when it gets to this point, it's only looking for this trigger back here. But let's see if this works. If this works, it'll be fine. I don't think I'm going to get a bigger... Well, I might get a bigger trailer in this. You never know. How much did I make? I forgot to look. Where did I spend all my money? I had over $1 million. Oh, I bought the truck and trailer. Never mind. What the hell's wrong with me? My brain ain't working right. It's broken. My brain is broken. Needs oil to run. Commute time. Get off the road fast. Scorpion's coming home. Alright, see if I fixed this. Well, it did miss the building this time. Just barely. Maybe that'll bring it over a little farther to the left than it was. It did a little bit. So that's going to work. I was thinking that I might... But see, now the Maurice thing is clear up here, though, see? So... it only goes as far as it needs to do to either load or unload. So that's going to work. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So now I can turn this off. Wait a minute. Oh! I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I meant to turn that off. There we go. Sweet. What's this look like from the inside of the truck? I never did get to look at that. 1930, is that the time? It is. Look, the clock is right. 1930. What's 0.3? What is that, I wonder? 0.3. Must have some kind of a meaning to it. It's dark in here. Oh man, that koozie keeps my drink so cold. Plug that battery in so it gets charged. I'm getting a little worried. Carol left before I started the live stream to go shopping. She's not back yet. Plus, she told me that she was only going to go get one thing. I just want to get one thing. I've been through that before. We'll be coming home from a movie or something. I'm going to stop at the store and just get one thing. I'll be just a second. I said, take me home first. I'm only going to get one thing. I said, take me home first. She never gets one thing. She shops for an hour and then gets one thing. Or she shops for an hour, comes out and says, oh, I forgot to get what I was going to get. So I made $107,000 on that load. I think I got, I don't know, 5 or 6 loads left. There was $1 million worth of spuds in that thing, and this is holding 150 each time. Should be about 5 or 6 loads. And now we have to move on time so I can get my canola done and my cotton done. At least it quit raining. Yeah, my wife does that all the time. I learned 2 things before I even got married. 1, I won't go shopping with her. And 2, I will not share a meal. Before we were married, we were traveling to her folks' place. I think for the first time, I can't remember, but I hadn't met them yet. Unfortunately, her father was not healthy, so I didn't get to go up very often because he was dying of cancer. And I got to meet him a couple times before he passed, but we didn't get married till after he was gone. We weren't ready at the time. We weren't ready. We hadn't even been talking about getting married. We were just going together. But anyway, long story short, or short story long, we were traveling, and I said, I'm kind of peckish. I'm going to stop into the burger place over here and grab me a burger. Would you like to have one? Oh, no, I'll just have a bite of yours. I maybe got 2 bites out of my burger, and I was so pissed off. And I told her, I said, hey, next time, I don't care what it costs. I don't care whether you can't eat it all, but you're going to get your own burger. You ain't getting none of mine. And that was one thing. And then the other was shopping. I took her to Seattle for a day's worth of shopping. And we stopped at Nordstrom's, and then we stopped at some other high fashion place, and then another one. And she would try stuff on, and then we'd go to the next one, and she'd try stuff on. And she'd go in, try something on, come out, say, what do you think? And I say, oh, yeah, I like it, or, whatever. I'm not ever going to say I don't like it, but yeah, I like it. I like the color, or have they got it in blue, or whatever. Okay, and then she'd go try something else on. And then she'd come out, what do you think? And I'd tell her what I thought. And then she'd go up and try something else on. And then she'd come out, then she'd go back in and try the first one on again to compare it to the last one. And she'd do this for, I don't know how long. And then we'd go to the next store and she'd do it all again. In the meantime, there's nothing for me to do but just sit there and wait. And I'm just shuffling, and the women in the store are laughing at me because this is not anything unusual. And then she'd finish at the 3rd or 4th store and have to go back to the first store again to compare what she found in the last store. And by the end of a very long day, she ended up buying absolutely nothing, and we went home. And that's when I decided, as I did with the burger, you want to go shopping with me? Hell no. I'll give you all the money in the world that you want to spend, but I'm not going shopping with you. Take me home. 74 grain buckets again. Wow, somebody's getting paid. Who's driving this? Steve's driving again. Boy, Steve's a working fool. Man, Steve must be earning all kinds of grain buckets. All right, so I'm gonna get out of this, and the canola's still doing its thing. Let's do this. I don't think it'll hurt that potato truck any. Whoa! Look, the time can go slower than real time. I didn't know that. It'll go to 0.5. Sounds so much like you. You shop like that, Andy? Oh, I wouldn't go shopping with you either then. I know what he means. I'm just giving him a hard time. Phones? We didn't have phones back then. They didn't have cell phones back then. Well, we had phones. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't even have Nintendo or anything like that. There was no internet. There was nothing, literally nothing for me to do, and I forgot to get a book. That's another thing that I learned about Carol, is don't travel without a book. I always carried a book with me. Well, now I've got a phone and or a tablet, and I can watch TV or something. But back then, I always carried a book. I invented the copper wire, yeah. I hadn't invented the glass insulators yet, though, so we got shocked a lot. All right, I suppose Steve is driving this too. No, Chris is driving this now. All right, so I'm gonna have to get rid of these potatoes here. I don't know if there's anything in that truck or not. There is. I don't think we're gonna have full load though. Yes, we have some potatoes. We have some potatoes today. All right, let's see if I can make this thing go. He doesn't want to go because it's not a full load. How come there's a wheat sign by the potatoes? Oh, wait a minute. Let's do... We got to do something different. We need to do that one. And Maurice. There we go. And we got to hope that other truck's not in the way. All right. Let's go put this thing away. Atari. Yeah, there was no Ataris back then either. I was just a young man. I didn't know any better. I had no idea what women were like. Did I hit a tree? Who put that tree there? Sound like George of the Jungle. Watch out for that tree. George, George, George of the Jungle. Okay. Oh! I'm on the wrong end. I feel like that guy that sang this country song. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Hey, Evan, how are you? Okay, so that guy's reached Maurice. I'm going to need to get him off there because the other truck's going to be coming along. So, let me shut that down. I'll just move him out of the way over here. Wow, he's almost all full already. Okay, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. What is this field? This is, what field is this? Sounds like a Christmas song. What field is this that makes me that way? No, that's a 145 and 144. Where's my other trailer? Okay, this one, I think I've got, I think I've got a route. Let's do an unload combine. Pickup and delivery is going to be 144.45 and Maurice, and then we're going to be doing canola. So let's put canola in there. And get him a little bit closer to the field. Let's send him on his way. He's on his way to San Jose. Hey, Bent, how are you? Bent Thompson's in the house. He must have followed Evan in. Glad you're doing well. Man, who made that squirrely route? I'm just driving all over the place. All right, while he's looking for a place to park, let's grab this guy. We'll find our combine. So, Scorpion, I looked at this mod here, and they use the auger. It's set up to be used as an auger, so it doesn't distinguish what the crop is. So normally you wouldn't be using it for potatoes, obviously, because the potatoes aren't going to fit in that auger. So this is a grain trailer. So I tried to think about whether I could cheat and do that or not, and I just decided to leave it alone and just change the potato auger, the potato one. So I just modded the potato one. I did not mod this one for potatoes. I left it alone. Well, see, I didn't want to spend the time on it. I was busy doing other stuff, and I don't really play this game anymore, so I don't spend a lot of time on it when I'm not live streaming. So I went ahead and just did the ones I knew I wanted to do. But yeah, I could try it. I could try both. See what it do. I could call it Hulk. I don't think that'd work though. So, I don't know if any of you are watching the Final Fantasy series that I'm doing right now, but I have anybody that knows me knows that I don't play one character. I've got probably on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got 5 servers, and that you can have 8 characters on each server. I've got 8 characters on the main server. I've got maybe 6 on another. I got 4 or 5 on one. I got 2 on another one. Anyway, I've got tons of characters, but Meatloaf passed away, and I went in the other day and I made a character, a Meatloaf character, and he's got this great big pompadour hairdo, or pompadour hairdo, and the character is what they call a Rodigan, so it's really large body frame, large. I'm talking about the Rodigans have their hands are bigger than a regular person's head. And I made a character and called him Meatloaf. And so I can't tell you, as I'm playing, how many people send me messages. Oh my God, you're Meatloaf, you're back. You know, it's funny. And then I have another character called Polgara from a book that I've read. And you won't believe how many people stop me and say, oh, I've read those books, they're really good. It's kind of a fun way to talk to people that you wouldn't normally talk to in an online game, because it gives you something to talk about. And I've met some very good people doing that, where I said, you know, you start talking and ask them, hey, you want to play together sometime? And you put them on your friends list, and you know, it's a good way to meet people that have liking the same likes as you do. If you do that, name a character after a series of books. You know, your normal silly 10-year-old isn't gonna have read that book. They call that an icebreaker. Yeah, I like meatloaf sandwiches with ketchup on them. I have to be careful. Sometimes I put too much ketchup on and it drips out. Ketchup is the great equalizer. You screwed up dinner tonight? Pour some ketchup on it. You messed up the recipe for the meatloaf? Pour some ketchup on it. It's the same way with steaks. I used to know a guy that didn't like steak sauce, but he liked ketchup, so he used it for steak sauce. But you know, steaks are the same way. I go into a restaurant and they'll ask me if I want steak sauce, and I say, well, if it's a good cut of meat and it's cooked right, you don't need steak sauce. And then of course I stopped doing that because every once in a while I'd ask for steak sauce, and after saying that they say, oh, you didn't like the steak. So I don't say that anymore. Jalapeno ketchup lately? Yeah, I had to ask somebody told me that he was my age when he died, and I found out that's not true. He was older than I am, quite a bit, not quite a bit, but a little bit. And so I had to say, why in the hell did you think I was as old as Meatloaf? Oh, I didn't know. I just thought he was old and you're old. And I ain't that old. I don't look that old. Yeah, I mentioned there's somebody made a meme the other day where Meatloaf goes to the pearly gates, and instead of the pearly gates, it's a lit up dashboard of a car, you know, paradise by a dashboard lights. See, I have to consider myself lucky. When I was a kid, the average lifespan was like 60. Well, I wonder if my truck is done selling axle flow. That's canola potatoes. Looks like he's still selling. Looks like he didn't get a full load. He's probably setting at Maurice. But my time's up for today, guys. I hope you all had fun. Thanks for joining me. Keep me company. And maybe next week another map will be out. I'll give it a shot. Try a new map. I don't know. Scorpion's playing that John Deere map. Deer City or whatever it's called. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you in the next one. Have fun playing games and take care of yourselves and your families. And ta-ta for now. Deer Creek, that's it. Last call on me.